What's going on, y'all? I wanted to talk today about something that is one of the most popular questions or complaints or things that people talk about or message me about, and we've talked about it before, but I think it's important enough to discuss a little bit more in depth. And I mean this as equal parts reproach and encouragement. But people will always say stuff to me like, how do you find people? You know, I've tried meeting guys in the gym. I've tried kind of, sort of flying a little bit of a flag out there on Facebook or whatever, trying to find people to meet up with who are interested in all this kind of stuff. And I always want to tell these guys the same thing, which is that how much can you expect to get out of this thing that is Operation Werewolf if you are not willing to put in a high level of commitment to it? There's a lot of guys who think that miraculously you're just going to meet the raddest people in the world at your local gym, your local bar, your local MMA studio, and it does not happen that way. In my own organization, the Wolves, we have a small number of guys across an entire continent for this exact reason. You can't find glory or brotherhood in the way that you probably want to find it by sitting around at home and hoping it finds you there on your ass. Adventure is out there. The proving ground is out there. And the fact is, at the end of the day, if you consider yourself to be a part of what is going on, a part of Operation Werewolf, and you are not training, both physically, whether that's running or lifting or whatever it is, and you're not training a martial art of some kind, you're not traveling, and you're not putting yourself through trial and ordeal in these proving grounds, then you are not a part of what we do. You are a hanger-on, someone who actually decreases from the power of what we're doing by basically diluting the signal. The fact is that you can either every day choose to commit or you can choose to fuck off. Because commitment means hardship. If you wake up and you say, well, I can't just afford to travel anywhere, but you can afford to buy a new Xbox game, or you can afford to pay your Netflix bill, or you can afford to blow your money on beer or fucking cigarettes, then what you are saying is not that you don't have it. You are saying that you refuse to commit it to that and you would rather put it somewhere else. In which case, there's the door. Don't let it hit you in your ass on the way out. Because what we are looking for here is people who are willing to commit not just to the idea of training, but to the idea of travel, of getting out there into the world and of meeting other like minds. I've crisscrossed the American continent this year, the last calendar year, I don't know how many times. I've gone out of the country twice. I'll be in Germany next week. I'm always on the move, and the reason that I'm always on the move is because nothing glorious happens at home in your comfort zone. You have to get out there, guys. Push yourself to get out there and meet people. A 4-hour drive is nothing. A 24-hour drive is nothing. What does it really cost you if at the end of a 24-hour drive you meet somebody who winds up being a loyal friend for the rest of your life? These are the stakes, guys. They're high. So you can choose to stay at home or you can choose to get out there and figure out what your fate is, because it's not going to find you sitting on your couch.
Ars caldo ganga yerde gumna sinir sidana yosei